Hello and welcome to Tracker Dashcam Sweden, my little corner of the internet. And today we are going to do something different than usual, because I'm currently not driving, so to still produce videos I had to do something different. And I actually had this idea for a while now to do some reaction videos on my more brutal stuff, the more crazy stuff that has happened during my trucking career. Now, I've been driving for 15 years and I have not had a dashcam all time, so I haven't captured all of those things, but some of them. So I thought I would share my experience and my thoughts with you regarding those situations. And maybe you know me best for driving this orange Volvo truck, but today we are going to see some older footage that only contains the trucks that I drove before, and those are two Scania trucks, two hook lift trucks. So some of these videos are about 10 years old, so we don't have the same image quality that the new Blackview cameras have, so it's kind of hard to compare them. But let's just jump into these things and see how it all goes. So here we have the first one, where two people somehow just totally missed the red light. And I think it's strange that they didn't react to me stopping. They were just continuing. Well, at least the white van was trying to stop. It did a partially red light stop. But the bus just kept on flying through. I can also say that there were no injuries reported after this accident. I actually looked in the local newspaper, and there are no injuries in any of these clips. So you don't have to worry. And don't you just love when people pull up behind the recently totally smashed van and be like, "Can you move now? We have a green light." And the first thing the bus driver does is check the condition of the bus. What a total disaster. Yeah, he's not moving. I was thinking that I should probably go out and see how he was doing, but then I saw him getting out and walking about, so I didn't want to block the whole intersection here. So here is a pretty tricky situation where I need to change lanes because there is exit here that I need to take. Worried about that blind spot, but there is no one there until he comes along and changes into the lane I just went into. So that wasn't optimal, but he was nice about it. I think I was a bit shocked that he would flip the car. He was actually pretty lucky that he didn't. And here is the exit that I needed to take, and I just stop here, and he stopped where he is about now, but I don't have any more footage of it, and the insurance went 100% into my favor, so no problems there. I think they actually used this footage to see what had happened, so that's pretty cool, since it's a very old clip. This one is just so stupid and so unnecessary. I mean, he didn't even gain anything. He could just be in the same lane as me and pull into that exit. And I have a blind spot to my right, so it's hard to see him. And I will not translate what that means. So I opened the door, looked back at him, and he was like, huh? I didn't do anything wrong. He didn't even understand the situation he created. Some people are in this crazy race to pass trucks all the time, no matter what the situation. I mean, if it's a slow truck, I understand why you want to pass it. I also want to do that when I'm driving a car, but there are certain situations where that can be very dangerous. So these roads are called 2+1 roads. And as you can see, the left lane ends now and then, even if people seem to ignore it. It can get pretty stressful when you drive a 24-meter truck and trailer and you see someone just driving alongside you. And most of the time there are new opportunities to pass. So, in my opinion, there's no need to go all in the last second. So sometimes they make it, and sometimes they don't make it. Here's an old lady. She was starting to pass the end of the trailer just when the left lane ended here, and she went flying over the middle here. And here comes a squashed Volkswagen Polo, I think. It's not the right car to take on a 24-meter truck and trailer. She was very nice and all that, but pretty shocked. Actually, the first thing she said when she got out of the car was that she apologized for driving so bad. And the poor passenger was even more shocked because she had been just next to the big wheels on the trailer doing 70 kilometers an hour, and that couldn't have been a nice experience. She smoked like 3 cigarettes while we were out, and yeah, the poor old Polo took a real beating. And almost no scratches on the trailer. That was all the marks. Here I'm traveling from a long downhill, loaded at 40-50 tons.
Han hade dessutom tagit på sig ett allt för stort ansvar i utredningen genom att förena sina olika yrkesroller. Förre polismannen Tommy Lindström berättar.
Just ignore that stop sign, and if I had been 1-2 seconds earlier, just realized that's another silver Polo in the same area. So none of those previous situations really gets me angry. They can surprise me, but I don't get angry in traffic generally. But this one is not okay. So here's a fellow trucker that wants to pass me. You can see my speed. I'm doing like 80 kilometers an hour, and trucks are limited to 90. And I am loaded at 40 tons going downhill, and still he has a real problem passing me. So I'm being nice. You can see I slowed down a little bit to just let him pass more easier. I don't want to block him or block anyone. And then for no reason he brake checks me and is super close to the front of the truck. It's beyond stupid. I have no words to describe this thing really. mean, it's so stupid for a car to brake check a truck, but you don't think a truck will brake check another truck, and especially not when he's helping you. Why are you driving so slow? And even when your colleague is helping you to pass, you do this. Oh, and I'm actually upset with myself that I didn't call the company and just send them this footage. I never contact drivers that act badly or contact the police or something, but in this case, I really should have. And what makes this even better, up here in the sign, this is Swedish, this means we educate the future of truck drivers. Yeah, how is that going? But it's a long time now, so impossible to see who the driver was, but yeah, that's wow. That really it still gets me angry, actually. Oh. So let's end this video with some fun footage instead. So I'm traveling down this road, minding my own business, but I also know that the police have a control area for heavy trucks right up in front. So my guess is that this police wants to do some checks on me. But he will have a hard time doing it, because people keep on getting in the way. So first we slow down because of this van. My first thought was to troll everybody and just pass them on the left side, but yeah, would probably be a bad idea. So now finally the road is clear, but then we have this Mercedes SUV getting in between as well, frustrating the police even more. He starts flashing his lights, trying to wave him through, and we are going slower and slower and slower. Should I stay or should I go? Is it me you want? Well, alright. That was probably the slowest pull I ever had from the police. But there was no problem, so don't you worry about that. So thank you so very much for watching this video and having the patience to listen to me for over 13 minutes. That's actually very impressive. I have never done anything like this before, so if you have any thoughts, leave a comment below if you want to see more videos like this, or just anything that pops in your mind after watching this. So see you next time. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye. Oh, I almost forgot. Pikachu sends his regards as well.